আমি যে সাক্ষী দিছিলাম যে 1.5 মাস বাইতেছিলাম একদিন তো বললাম না।
Why is he shouting? Why are you shouting? Shut the fuck up, you're a train.
কে সাক্ষী বুঝলাম না।
LGBTQ plus elevator. We're in a very nice hotel. Launch is included. There's live events on the rooftop. There's bars at pool. This is probably the nicest hotel we've been in. There's a theatre, restaurant, bar, all the events. This has potential. MTV, welcome. 1 second. Are we on the right number? For 110 you bought. 4110, not bloody 40. Technical difficulties. We've tried to steal someone's room. We'll be back. Room. MTV. Welcome to our crib. Start with the bathroom. Oh, it's a nice bathroom, but there's no light. Could we have the key, please? No, just... Oh, your key turn on. Ah! What? And we've got a poo bum. A poo bum?
What?
A boo shower? A bum shower.
The day?
Yeah. There we go. Nice little bathroom. It's a very simple room. Very, very simple room. We've got a TV and a bed. And a private shower. What's the view saying? View saying nothing. The view is saying nothing. But we've got aircon. We've got a private shower. And a not a poo shower, a bum shower. Rooftop of the hotel, they've put on a show. They had some free live music, which is now finished. They've got a bar, they've got like street food hubs. I've gone for teriyaki chicken, but I think it's raw cabbage. And I don't even like cabbage when it's cooked. But, you know, it's not too bad. Jazzy's got what you got?
Mixed fried seafood, which I think it's calamari. I think the cubes are basically fish fingers, and I think the little round ones are like shrimp. It's pretty good, to be fair. It looks really unappetising, but it's actually really nice. I'm very enjoying it.
We've also got a beer. I know, weird beer class. But yeah, we've got a nice view of everything over Florence. And in the daytime it was pretty good, but I forgot to vlog, so it's now dark and you can't see anything. So yeah, we're having a couple of drinky poos. That was like 2021 TikTok. I have a couple of drinky poos tonight. Jesus, that threw me off. Pokemon Park, and then we'll probably have an early-ish night, so go explore Florence all of tomorrow. Because we've got a full day tomorrow, and we've got half the day on Sunday. But yeah, a couple of drinky poos with a view on the rooftop. We'll see how it goes.
It's Sam going to toilet for once. He had a burrito, breakfast burrito, and an orange juice, and I don't think they've mixed one, as you can imagine. But we've come to a little cafe, a very cute little cafe. It's at the back where there's air conditioning, but we've got an Aperol Spritz, and Sam got a Coke. but see how long it takes him. We don't know. I think we're going to go to the cathedral next because it's meant to be very impressive, but we've just seen the bridge, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, see you soon.
Absolutely no idea what that is, but it looks cool. It's 36 degrees. We're sweating. It is boiling. We've had some scran. Got some brunch at an American place. That's what the video before was. It was quite nice. Now we're gonna go look at what we're looking at. David. Some other cool buildings which you'll see. Florence is very nice, very pretty city. It's just very, very hot. Again, I'm sweating in places I didn't know I could sweat. And it's rammed with tourists everywhere. I feel like the camera doesn't do that justice, but that's mental. What is it? It's the Cathedral in Santa Maria del Flor. Cathedral, not Basilica, Cathedral. And it's pretty impressive. And huge. Oh, look at all the people in there as well. But they're very impressive. Not many buildings impress me, but that one bloody does. Look at it. How on earth did they even build that back in the day? How?
I couldn't tell you how.
Mental. Back to history with Sam. So today's interesting fact. We've got that massive dome there. That massive dome. And that dome was built in the 15th century, believe it or not, by a geezer called Filippo. I can't say his last name. And when it was built, it was the largest dome in the world at the time. And to this day, it is still the largest brick dome in the world, which is still pretty cool. But what makes this dome even more interesting is that when it was constructed, it was built without traditional wooden scaffolding, which is just damn right impossible. And yeah, so to this day, that's still quite impressive. And architects and engineers still look up to that dome, quite literally, and admire it. That's it. Oh god, geez. Then this is my favourite dome. This is the dome that I get to see daily. That's to be fair, it does compete with that quite a bit. But yeah, that was history with Sam. That's today's cool facts about the dome. Have you got a cool fact about that dome?
I don't know. Thanks.
Another fun fact about this dome is that Michelangelo supposedly said that the dome's so perfect it looks like it was built by angels.
Pretty cool.
Apparently, and that tower there, I'm presuming that's the bell tower. Because the tower is pretty big. It houses 7 bells, and the largest bell is over 5 tons. That's a pretty big bell. Not the first time I've heard that. It wouldn't be a vlog without a pack and a pint with a scenic view. So we're here. Let's move the Stella hat. Kind of ruins the aesthetic, doesn't it? We're in front of the cathedral.
At the same time.
In front of the cathedral. It's not the traditional pack and pint. We've got a pint of tequila sunrise. So we'll start with that.
Let me record it.
It's more tequila than orange juice. That is ridiculously strong. Wow. How are we going to do this? Could you hold that there, please? Thanks, camera woman. Let's open a pack of Black Bolt. Emolga, Snivy, Munna, Rufflet, Sesame Toad, Mushana, En's Plan, Whaley Feed, Dwebble, Genesect TX, I think that's it, innit? Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. But you can't compare with the view and a pint of cocktail. It's pretty decent. So that's the queue to see the statue of David. It would be nice to see. But
There he is.
he's in the sun. Here, here's David. So that's David. And that's David. You know what? That's David. So we've seen David. We don't need to queue on page to see a statue.
Hi, Dad.
When he's right there. David's there. Knock on the door.
I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want from you.
Little wine.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that was a wine window, and they date back to the 1500s, and it's from when the wealthy who owned vineyards, they used to sell wine through that little hutch from the homes to avoid the tax man, basically. So they kept all the profits, and people used to just go up, hand over the empty flask, get some wine, and pay for it. And then in the 1600s, obviously there was a plague, so it was even more useful for other people because they could just sell without the connection of touching things and stuff like that. Oh, and they actually reopened during COVID-19. I think that's about it. Let's try the wine. It was only €8 as well, which is not too shabby. Cheers.
That was a good clink.
Ooh, it's not bad actually. It's quite a nice wine. Cool.
I'm happy with that.
Recommend that. You get a little photo of it. And you can sit down, and I mean, look at that view. Sit with your glass of wine, looking down the streets of Florence to that. I quite like Florence. It's quite nice here. I was complaining because we're not vlogging, so here's a cocktail. I've got a cherry spritz, which is cherry brandy, prosecco, and soda. Chaz has got a
Limoncello spritz.
which is
Limoncello, soda, and prosecco. It's very refreshing.
we're at the other side of the cathedral we saw earlier. This is the rubbish side. This is all the scaffolding.
Still impressive though.
It's being restored. Not impressive from this angle. It was impressive earlier on, which I'll add some photos in. But I believe this is a backside. Normally, I wouldn't complain about seeing a backside, but this one, it's a bit boring. There's some scaffolding, so we'll come back later when we see something a bit more impressive than some metal poles. Made our way to the basilica. It's very hot. It's very, very hot. I'm actually struggling. It doesn't help that Jazz walks the bloody trying to sprint there. I don't know why she's sprinting there. But anyway, right at the basilica. Can we sit down? Right at the basilica. There we go. I'll be honest, I'm quite disappointed.
It's impressive, but considering
Is it?
to the building that we've just seen, it's
yeah, but
really unimpressive. But
the other basilicas we've seen have been much more impressive than that, I feel.
yeah, like funky bathroom.
It looks like a bathroom, that's everything you need to know. Quite disappointed at that, to be fair. It wasn't worth the 33-degree walk.
It was 9 minutes.
Sweating my bloody boobies off.
Do you have any?
Basilica. Sam.
praying.
I don't know if Venice is like up to my expectations of what a basilica should be. Because the Venice one was like gold. Like 8,000 square metres of gold. Building is cool. I bet it took its time to build. But it's not quite Venice, is it? Is it? What? Yeah, exactly. Look at that. What about the Budapest one? I think we saw a basilica in Budapest. Can't remember what that looked like. That's so much better than this. That was the Budapest Basilica. Look at that, it's got towers and shit. I'm disappointed, I won't lie. I don't like this one. 4 out of 10 Basilica. The Basilica, it was founded in 1279, which is quite impressive, to be fair. It is one of the oldest churches in Florence. What else is there?
See, for an old church like that, when you look at the age of it, that is pretty impressive, considering it's that old.
It is, yeah, but compared to the Budapest one, and where
They
we've been.
probably weren't that old,
Well, I don't know. It doesn't look as good, does it?
but it's also older and didn't have.
I'll be honest, I think that's the only fact I've got. Okay, so we have no more facts. It was built in 1279. Was it 1279? I mean, it's cool. It's old. Budapest Basilica. It was finished in 1905, which, if you're comparing this one to that one, considering this was 1279, that's impressive. That's a good, like, what, 600 years in between them. But, and then we go to the Venice one, St. Mark's Basilica. The original church was 828 AD, and the construction of the present basilica began in 1063. So even that one's older than this. I mean, yeah, I'm disappointed again. I was impressed about the age, but now I'm disappointed again.
Sir,
Don't give me that, because no, we're having an argument right now. Guys, we're arguing. We're bloody arguing, because Jazz just tried to tell me that is more impressive than the bloody pyramids of Giza, which I'm not having, because the pyramids of Giza were built 4,500 years ago.
they're built by aliens.
4,500 years ago, which they're like, what, 1,000 ton blocks compared to that? If you're talking about the symmetrical patterns, I mean, I'm not being funny, if you put them side by side, I think I could probably make a look, if I put a painting on that and a painting on that, I could probably make it symmetrical. The pyramids were 4,005 years ago. The pyramids are not more impressive than that. I'm not having that.
Pyramids, don't get me wrong, they're impressive, but they are just a triangle of bricks. Don't get me wrong, it would have taken a lot of them to move those bricks, but
No,
you think they were built by aliens?
no, I don't.
Yes,
Well,
you do. You
Partially.
yeah.
End of vlog. We're not a conspiracy theorist YouTuber. We're a travel influencer. We're travel influencers.
That's more impressive.
We're not
End
having
of.
this. We're not having this. This is ridiculous. Please leave your comments down below and tell me which one's more impressive. Because that is not more impressive than the bloody pyramids. I'm not having that.
When were the pyramids built?
4,500 years ago.
And that was
1270.
8,000 years ago.
No, we're only in the year 2000.
Yeah. That's 8,000, isn't it? 12,000 and something.
1279.
Yes, and we're in
2025.
Yes.
800.
800.
Not 8,000.
800, sorry. And what were the pyramids?
4,500 years ago.
Okay, well that puts into perspective.
Okay, and now she's been proven wrong.
No, I haven't.
Up the pyramids, down the basilicas.
pyramids.
Down the basilicas. We're really not on good terms anymore. The fact that Jasmine thinks that more impressive than the bloody pyramids, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. We're going back to the hotel. We're getting a shower. We're cooling off because we're both sweaty and angry. I'm very angry.
And you're hungry.
Not hungry. I'm just not having that. Not happy.
Abandoned.
That's more impressive than that. A big crisis. Jasmine's running out of poo tablets, so she's going to be shitting everywhere. Left, right, and centre. Up the hotel walls. That's more impressive than the other side.
You alright?
No, I'm not. She really angered me.
Why are you so angry?
We've calmed down from Ellie's antics, Ellie's argument. And what better way to bring the heat back up by playing some Uno? Jazz is losing.
Should we look at the official scores
I'm
and
winning.
see who's losing? Cheat?
Jazz has been cheating all night.
No, you haven't.
Uno. Jazz has been cheating all night, so now she's winning. But I'm not worried. They always win.
You've literally
I'm
only
gonna-
turned the camera on because you're winning this one game.
I'm gonna win the overall thing. I'm not scared. Jasmine should be scared. This is our last night in Florence. We're back at the hotel. It's 10:30. We're having an early one. I feel like we saw quite a bit of Florence. Do you?
Saw enough of it, yeah. There's obviously more to do, but I feel like we saw what we needed to see.
I agree. But yeah, Florence is a very nice city. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we might go for a swim in the pool because this is the first hotel with a pool. And our train is late. Oh, 2:30, I think.
But we're
Trains
not
are
very
half-
far from the station.
Now we're about 10 minutes from the station. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. On to Milan. We bought tickets for the AC Milan, which I'm very excited about. We've done an art gallery, so I think it's only fair we do a football game, which was cheaper than the art gallery, considerably. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Got a seesaw. Whee! On top of a rooftop. Oh, fun. Our time in Florence is coming to an end. It's been very nice. Very, very, very nice city. Some very interesting buildings. What are your thoughts of Florence?
Really liked it, very pretty, just very, very hot.
One thing I will not miss when I'm back in England from this trip is the unbearable heat that I've encountered in every single bloody city. It's been ridiculous.
Since Amsterdam.
It's been ridiculously hot. But yeah, Florence comes to an end. Our journey continues onwards to Milano. And the plan for today is to... Come on, we're just risking it. Our plan for today is to get there, drop our bags off, and then straight to AC Milan versus Barry. Is that cool, dude?
Did a wheelie.
But yeah, that should be good. Tickets were a £5. Well, not even that, £4 each, which is ridiculous. So we couldn't say no. So we'll see you in Milan.